Today I want to give you guys a quick introduction to what we call the ternary operator in the C and C++ programming language. Now, the ternary operator, I'm not sure whether I'm pronouncing it right. Some people say tertiary or ternary operator. I'm just going to say ternary operator. So the ternary operator, as I pronounce it, you may have or may have not seen it before. It's represented by a question mark in various different programming languages, and I was actually introduced to it when I was doing mobile app development in the Flutter language when I was developing both Android and iOS apps with the Flutter framework. So what this question mark ternary operator does is that it allows us to save space by not having to have multiple if-else statements in our code. It allows us to have have a decision statement done on one line of code. So this can save having to write multiple lines of code of an if-else statement. And I want to give you guys a quick example of how we can apply using the ternary operator in our code. Today's video is just going to be a quick video. It's just a simple video today that I want to show you guys. But before we get into the example code, I just have a quick message for you guys. Are you still struggling learning how to program, but you can't seem to get the fundamentals? Well, it's time to finally change that forever, because if you really want to get guided by me, I can show you how to learn the fundamentals of the C++ programming language. And if you want to get started today, click on the link below to book a free 30-minute call with me, and I'll be able to have a phone call with you and go through the issues that you're having and the problems that you're trying to solve, and I'll be able to help you on the phone call and guide you on the best way to get started on learning the C++ programming language. And if you're still unsure, I still advise you to click on the link below and book that call today, because I'll be able to pinpoint your issues and guide you in the right direction or where you want to go in terms of learning the C++ programming language. Okay guys, so I want to give you guys a really basic example of how we can apply the ternary operation in our C++ code. But before we show you an example of how we can apply the ternary operation, I want to show you guys the original code before we apply the ternary operation. So in this example code here, we've got a really basic example of we've got two variables declared, and we've got a decision statement between line 8 to 14 here, which is an if statement here. So what we're saying here is that if x is greater than 5, it's going to be equal to y is going to be equal to 100. But if x is not greater than 5, then it's going to equal 200. So what we have here is that for the variable x, we've got a value of 6. So it should be going on to line number 10. I think, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So it's going to line number 10, as we've confirmed, because because 6 is greater than 5. But let's say, for example, we make it 4, and we run it again. Y is equal to 200. Okay, so this original code works. But now let's rewrite it using the ternary operation that we've. Okay, so now we have our ternary operation implemented here. So now what we're saying here is the exact same situation as what we wrote for the if-else statement that we had previously. So if x is equal to 4, then so what we're saying is, for integer y, if x is greater than 5, it should go to 200. But if x is greater than 5, it should go to 100. So if I have x equal to 4, what's going to happen is that it should go to 200, as per our original if-else statement. But if I have x is equal to 6, the value of y is equal to 100. So as you can see, guys, it's doing the exact same it's doing the exact same thing as we originally wrote in our if-else statement. The advantage of using the ternary operation is that it just saves time and lines of code on not having to write multiple if-else statements when we're using a ternary operation. So I hope you guys understood how we can apply the ternary operation in our C++ code. And if it did help you out in this basic example, don't forget to smash that like button down below, and don't forget to click on the red button down below to subscribe to the latest videos of the C++ Better Explained YouTube channel.